are you? Today I brought you a delicious recipe for your lunch or dinner. It's a one-pot dish, a complete meal. It's low in carbs, so it's great if you're looking to lose weight, if you're on a low-carb diet, or if you want to control your blood sugar. There's no flour of any kind, and it's gluten-free. You're going to love it. Stay with me until the end, because you won't want to miss it. If you're new here, take a moment to subscribe to the channel and remember to turn on the notification bell so you don't miss anything. I post new videos every day and you're going to love them. Just a reminder, the ingredients, quantities, and nutritional information will be listed below in the description. I'm going to turn on my pan here and add a little bit of olive oil. If you love videos like this, complete meals, one-dish recipes that make everyday life easier for lunch or dinner, go ahead and leave a like and I'll come back and make more one-dish meals like this one. I'm going to add the onion here to start browning it. And if you also like low-carb recipes, tell me what you'd like to see more of here. More main dishes, more desserts, more bread, snacks. What do you like? What do you need inspiration for? Write it for me in the comments. Let's wait for this onion to start browning a bit and then I'll add the other ingredients. Just wait a little. So, my onion is already looking much more golden here, and now I'm going to add the grated carrot to it to saute it a bit as well. The carrot cooks considerably faster, so I'll keep a close eye on it. Remember that I have videos here on the channel talking more about what happens when you eat onions every day, about carrots themselves, whether they make you gain or lose weight, their benefits. Some people think that carrots have a lot of carbohydrates, but that's not true. I'm going to add a little salt here. And now I am going to add our cabbage here. Let me just give it a good stir here. Our thinly sliced cabbage. Because I'm going to leave it here, I'm just going to use my hands to add it. I'm going to add a little water here to help it wilt as well. And I'll wait for it to saute and wilt. It'll take a while. It looks like a lot of cabbage, but later you'll see that it all disappears. It shrinks a lot. So I'm going to add a little water here so the onions at the bottom, which are already more golden, don't burn. I'll finish adding the cabbage here and then cover it. It's important to cover it so the steam circulates and helps the cabbage wilt more. And I'll add the rest of the salt on top, because the salt will also help the cabbage wilt. So I'm going to cover it now. When it's sauteed, wilted, all tasty and well cooked, I'll come back so we can continue. Hold on, I'll be right back. Look, it's already sauteed here. I put it in a bowl so we have more space here. Now I'm going to blend our cooked cauliflower, which I cooked thoroughly. I'll blend it until it turns into a puree, and then I'll add other things. Hold on. Now that the cauliflower has turned into a puree, I'm going to add our sauteed cabbage, carrot, and onion back in here. And I'm going to blend this as well, so it gets smoother, more like a puree. You'll see what I mean. But first, let's blend this really well. So I've already processed the vegetables here until they became a puree. Now I'm going to add the eggs. I'm going to blend it here. And I'm going to add some more seasonings. I'll put in a bit of black pepper, a bit of nutmeg, and I'll adjust the salt here because the cauliflower didn't have any. So, just to get it right, let's blend this really well. So I've blended all of this really well. It's already turned into a batter. Let me just scrape down the sides here so we don't waste anything. When you make this recipe, let me know in the comments how yours turned out. And now I could just put this in the baking dish and bake it as is, no problem, but I'm going to add a filling, which is optional, and you can use any filling you like. Here I have a baking dish greased with a bit of olive oil, so I'm going to put some of our batter on the bottom, spreading it out a bit more. I don't want to put too much batter on the bottom, I want to put more batter on top. So let me put it like this and tap it here to help spread it out a bit. When you make this recipe, write to me here in the comments what filling you chose to use, or if you don't want to use any filling. So look, something like this, for example, let me just add a little bit more here, and perhaps a tiny bit there and over here. You see? I actually want most of it to stay on top. So there you go, basically that's it. And like I said, the filling is optional. I'm just going to use ground beef, that basic filling everyone likes. I sauteed this ground beef with a bit of garlic, some paprika, salt, black pepper, but you can make it with whatever filling you like. with whatever seasoning you prefer for the ground beef. If you want to use chicken, tuna, boiled egg, more vegetables, let me know down below what you're going to make yours with. I'd love to see your comment. So let me put the meat on top here. And now I'm going to put this part of the batter on top. Let me first put a few spoonfuls here, then I'll spread them out. It's easier that way. So after I've put it all on, just so you know how I'm going to do it, I'll spread it out like this. I'll do this for the whole thing and I'll be right back. Hold on. All right, I've already smoothed it out here with the spatula to help me. And now comes the decoration part, which you don't have to do if you don't want to, but it adds a special touch. I'm going to drizzle a bit of olive oil on top, nothing too over the top. Since we're going to bake this in the oven, it'll give it a nice shine and also add a bit more moisture to our recipe. So a bit of olive oil here, besides the flavor of the olive oil, which I personally love, makes it really delicious. And now I'm going to use a fork here to decorate our pie. So I'm just turning it around here, making this decoration. This is actually optional. If you don't want to, you don't have to. But it will look pretty and make it more appetizing too, because we also eat with our eyes. So I'll keep doing this and I'll be right back. Hold on. All right, now we're going to put this pie in the oven at 360 degrees. When I come back, I'll tell you how long it took and I'll have a piece. Hang on, I'll be right back. Look, it took half an hour for the pie to be ready. I'm going to grab a piece now to try it. Come with me. I'm going to carefully cut a generous piece now, so we can try this amazing recipe. Make it at home and everyone, I promise, will love it. Just look at this incredible result. I went ahead and took a really big, substantial piece. Look at this. I'm going to cut a piece here now so you can see how it turns out. It's really stuffed. Make it at home. Everyone will love it. Look at this. Tell me down below then what filling you're going to use for this recipe. I'd love to see your comment. Give the video a like because that helps me a lot. And share it with anyone who will like it, with anyone who needs it. Let's spread this chain of kindness together because that's what I want here on the channel. And now let's try it. It's really good. It looks like a shepherd's pie, but it's moister. So I actually found it even tastier. Make it. You'll love it. See you next time. Bye.